Bum 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 bum. We back, boys. Welcome back to another video. Um, yeah, good morning, good morning. Yesterday's trade. I'm here already, so I'm just gonna break this down real quick. What had happened? Or like I said, I wasn't really happy with my entry, man. I was very impatient regarding my entry yesterday. I rushed it when I had my limit order set here, but then when I saw this happen, I was like, oh, price is gonna leave me. So when price was dropping, came down to this, I entered around about here. It was a very bad entry. And then price ended up actually going to my limit order. So on the other account, I got a clean entry because I didn't change it. And then basically I felt like I was getting left out. And the funny thing is on the video, when I was like, when price usually goes a specific direction, just wait for the macro and then it will give you a pullback to re-entry. And it did that. It did that. Let's just go watch the video yesterday. um yeah, just to confirm that we came back, and you can see that it lines with that 15-minute fair value gap, this over here, and that first fair value gap of the day. I'm just going to delete that. And then respected that midpoint, and then we just dropped. So I could have had a cleaner entry, but that's fine. This is just solely to show you, like, I got filled like around here. Yeah, this is where I got filled. This is to show you guys. Yeah, so first take profit got hit, which was this, the first fair value gap, first take profit, and then the second one, it didn't get hit. So on the account, I am break even. It didn't get hit. It went back up. I actually held this trade, but throughout the entire day yesterday, and then stopped me out, and then yeah, the account still break even. um, I mean, that's good. And then obviously it came to take out the salsa that I had marked. Perfectly did that, which is so nice, so nice. But yeah, obviously it got stopped me out. And then yeah, that was yesterday's trade. And look how it used this for value gap. Let me go on the, I think the 5 minute be a nice one to use. Nope, it's the 15 minute. It's the 15 minute. Look at this 15 minute value gap. It came to the midpoint. Hopefully the color. Where, where? You see that? Look at this. Look at that magic trick. Respected that midpoint of this value gap, and it dropped all the way down. And up taking out these relative equal lows that I had marked, but I used this one, took those out. But now we created new relative equal lows, this and this. You see that? We have these two nice relative equal lows over there. I want to see what price used that. But yeah, we have this fair value gap right over here. This biggest one, price came back, respected that midpoint. So today, I don't know. Bias wise, I haven't thought that far yet. But my eyes are set on this fair value gap. The first 15 minutes, I want to see how price is gonna use this fair value gap. So I'm just gonna have that marked. We have this fair value gap. I want to see how price is gonna use this at market open. Obviously, we have the opening range gap. Let me delete this. Well, it looks like we're gonna have a small opening range gap. um it's right over there, yesterday's, and then I'll just fix the high and the low bit of it, so I just don't forget. Have to wait for market open for that. What it means, we might have, if we have a small opening range gap, price might be lackluster, be back and forth. We might get high resistance conditions. I mean, there was news today at 8:30, and then look, it took price all the way up. So you see, and we have news at 10 o'clock and 2 p.m. So I'm not worried really about the 10 o'clock. It's just a matter of being on the right side of price. That's the only thing that concerns me regarding that. But we have this for value gap. So if price respects this midpoint, buys to this primarily buy side. If price disrespects this midpoint and we have a body closure below this, I will look to go for sells. Where I'll aim for the London low right over there, and I'll aim for this primary sell side right over here for sells, which is 75, 200 pips. Damn, it would be a nice trade. Um, yeah, that would be a nice trade. Also, plus we have this open range gap. The midpoint is still intact. Literally, the midpoint is still intact of this. So yeah, cells would look clean too. And we have the opening range gap. This is still intact. Price hasn't gone there yet. But yeah, that's those are my plan of the day. It just depends on how we treat this fair value gap. Um, yeah, that, and then if you're gonna go higher, probably this will be my TP. If not, also like this fair value gap or this fair value gap. This one, you see this one right over here, that one right over there. But obviously, let's just wait for market open to happen. Let me look at the daily. I haven't checked the daily. So what's going on? Wait for market open to happen. On the daily, looks like we had a drop, and now prices retracing. Let me just do that. On the daily, see this fair value gap. We left that, and then we had a drop. We have this nice volume imbalance on the daily. I would mark it out, but it's gonna leave a lot of mass. So so let's just see what price wants to do, because right now currently it was down, and now we're having that doji candlestick. It looks, see if price does want to go higher, or it could just go actually lower and come to this volume imbalance, right? Because these like their track price, and we haven't even came back to it, and this volume imbalance is basically the new week opening gap, as you guys see so much. Um, but yeah, let's just wait for market open. We see what price wants to do, and then we'll cook from there. What's the midpoint of this week? Trying to see something. The midpoint of this week. Trying to see. It's right over here. The midpoint of that week. It's this. Okay. Okay. So if I were to buy, my take profit would be before this week. Maybe use this. Hmm. Okay. But yeah, let's just wait for market open. We see what price wants to do. I gave you guys two scenarios, depending how price uses this for value gap. We have this beautiful for value gap. I guess having one makes it so much easier. I'm not gonna lie. Unlike when it's like multiple. So we're gonna use this one today, and then we're gonna see how our little buddy price action over here reacts over 15-minute for value gap. Yeah, let's see what we can. Could we potentially get a clean setup today? Um, we took out this, or we didn't actually. We just created. Let me see. Okay, kind of did, just like touched it, and respecting this first fair value gap. We're respecting this right over here. We have this 15-minute fair value gap right on top, but right now we're respecting the lower half of this. So I wanna see if it's gonna go higher. Maybe take out this primary buy side before maybe potentially maybe going lower. Um, yeah, but so far, like me, okay, me looking at it from here to here, we're in an uptrend. Nah. So probably could go up, pull back higher. If not, if it respects this, we could just go lower. Well, yeah, but shorts look nice though. I'm not gonna lie. There's more liquidity here than out there. Unless you want to disarm the people that are already in short, take out the primary buy side and then have a nice reversal. But yeah, it's about to be market open right now. Let's look at that. Let's look at that. And then you see respecting that. And yeah, it's market open. Damn, we basically have no opening range gap. There's nothing. It's just we have no opening range gap. Wow, that sucks. Let's see. Let's see, it's going for that primary. Yeah, we have no opening range gap. This is literally it. I want to remove these lines because clearly we're not gonna. I mean, we're not really gonna use them. Let me see something real quick. I'm on the right. Yeah, but we don't have an opening range gap basically. So yeah, looks like we want to take out this primary buy side. Let's just wait. Let me look at that 15-minute. Where that push higher. We are in this. We tapped into the small fair value gap. See this one. This one. You see that? Yeah, I would mark it, but now let's just wait. So we just have to wait 15 minutes. Let's just see what this candlestick does, because this candlestick could just be doing the damage. And we might see price come back and retrace back into this. So let's see where we now. Okay, just about there. Oh, yeah, let's just wait and see. Let's let it cook. We have an SMT divergence. These highs on ES are still intact on NASDAQ. They've been taken out. So we might want to see lower prices. You see that this is taken out, and this one is still intact though, but this is taken out. And yeah, you see that it's still there. Yeah, let's wait and see what happens with this nice value gap. Let's see what price use that just to maybe take out that primary. Ooh. Oh. We're dropping. We have, you see how it's respecting the midpoint of this. The wicks did the damage, took out this high right there. Now reversing. Let's see how it reacts off this. It's gonna break this minor sell side. Liquidity. Now we're inside this. Hopefully this could be our first value gap. See how to break of structure. Also be clean. This one. It's a big one though, but this one. So on the 15-minute, we're retracing back. See the wick did the damage. We're retracing back into this. So let's just see how price uses this value gap. How many pips is this? 50, 58. Okay. So let's just wait and see what we get. We got our first fair value gap, which is this. We could use this to go short. How big is it? 5. 28 May. Change the color. Feeling purple. Just make it a little bit. There we go. I'm not gonna lie, a short would be nice using this first fair value gap to take price lower. It would be like a bit of an early entry, but it would be clean though. We are thinking of that midpoint. Yeah. So sorry for the noise. Let me just. Yeah, I want to use. We just fell short using that, but ideally I wanted to use this. Like, let me show you guys real quick. Short stop loss below that. First TP would be around here, and then that second one would be that London low, and then that'd be it. But let's just wait for this 7 minutes of this 15 of this candle. 7 minutes. Mm. But I'm confident. It's just that I want to just be a little bit more patient. I am confident about this price using this to go lower. But we just gotta let it. We just gotta let it cook. Just let it tell us what it wants to do. Because honestly, this would be an early entry, but more of an early entry. I'm more. How do I put this? Comfortable with, you know. But I just want to be a little bit more patient. If it goes without me, it goes without me. So yeah, we have 15 minutes. Let's just see how price reacts using the value gap. Just be patient, bro. Just patience. That's it. See SMT divergence for South. I think okay, here we're gonna close below it. We just gotta wait. Bum, 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 bum. I mean, nice reactions of that midpoint. Uh, oh wait, I'm wrong. It's a bit further down. There we go. Sorry about that. And we have news, the news at 10 o'clock. Remember that. But yeah, gotta let it cook. Look what Price wants to do. But yeah, boys. We still got time. We still got time. We still got time. In this 15-minute candle. Okay. You can see how Price is respecting this area, right? It's kind of giving me the confidence that we want to sell, right? Obviously, I wouldn't say we missed the entry, but we're just waiting a bit. Um, it's either we can just wait for it to go through this and then come back, maybe have like a retracement, but then obviously the wick. Um, want to see the body leave this. Want to see if it counters that opportunity. Shots do look clean though, but I want to see it leave this. Yeah. But this entry would have been nicer. Not gonna lie. The one that I said I want to use. But like I said, I don't wanna rush into I don't wanna rush into anything right now. But this would have been a teen entry, the one I spoke about. Oh, that's how many minutes in though? It's like 6 minutes into market open. The quarter sell. Mm, 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 mm. We have the micro times there. Yeah, actually wouldn't been have been far from my first TP, which is just right over here. But that's fine. It's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Mm, 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 mm. This is sweet, boys. This is sweet. How much time? Okay. Pushing below. Mm, 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 mm. A minute left. Damn, bro, that would have been such a good trade, bro. Just off the bat. Hey, but I said I'm gonna wait. Dun, 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 dun. We're almost at the macro. Okay, we had a body closure. So let's see what we get a retracement that's gonna respect the upper half of this move. Ideally, we could see this candlestick do the damage in the sense of like come all the way back up here. That would be nice. Ideally, that would be really nice. And it will grant us a proper opportunity to go short. If not, we just want to still respect this. Because now we left this. Now you want to see lower prices. So I'm gonna just look for shorts. I want to see if I'm gonna be granted the opportunity to look for shorts. And obviously, now that we're all the way down here, if if it does push back up here, I could potentially use this to go short. If it does want to go, but if it does take out this target already, And we haven't taken out a London though, and it gives like a nice retracement. This could be our first TP and then our second one. But ideally, like a part of me is like, oh, bro, I should have just taken this trade, bro. But I'm not gonna beat myself up for it. It's okay. We wanted to wait and see what happens. Just gotta be patient. Just gotta be patient, bro. Hopefully, we just get an opportunity. If not, we'll just see your charts tomorrow. Mhm. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, so this was my target. These lows right over there. That's gonna be my first TP. Mm, 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 mm. Uh, mm, mm, mm. We are 2 minutes away from the macro. 2 minutes. A slow ground to that. And there isn't any like value gaps like here that like significant enough to like use to catch the short. I mean, we have there's like that volume imbalance. But this first TP is about to get hit soon. Mm. Ah, was in the macro times now. In the macro prices push. We have this N dog right there. Let's see. What do chases do? Okay, this is chase man gives us like a nice entry. No cash on camera. On camera. Dun, 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 dun. Honestly, we're not far off from this. So I want to see if we can come back here and then we could use this to go short. This baby right here. So let's just wait and see what happens. That would be nice. Let the wick do the damage. Come on. Let me see using this. Okay, if I use, I think I might have to, okay, maybe like $24 at risk, more or less. Let me just lower my, oh, I need to lower my risk. Let me see. If we say we're at that midpoint, we're having an aggressive move off that midpoint. We're having a look at that on the 15 minutes, and like that. So you came to the midpoint right over there. Okay, if we get a nice displacement candle right over here, we could use that to go for shorts. We're having a rejection of that midpoint over there. And then let me see something. See the midpoint of this week as well. I was just expecting that. Let's see what we get. Oh no, it's not creating a fair value gap. And we're like 5 minutes away from the news. Which is something like I'm avoiding to take a trade off. Like I'm avoiding that. Let's see. Oh, does price wanna retest this? But we have that end dog. See that? Let's see, does it wanna see respecting that midpoint? This end dog. Let me see something. Oh, I see. There's like a this. Oh, here it is. There's this fair value gap. Well, it doesn't between those two. This is like a fair value gap, and then I'm trying to see which one it is. Oh, it's this one. And price is respecting that, so it came back into this fair value gap right over here. Came back. Yo, to the tick. Let me see, 15. We have 3 minutes. Dun 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 dun. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put a limit order for this for Celsius. Let's see what happens. I'll be risking that. Okay, I'm gonna just lower my risk though. I'm just gonna say 0.2, and then the TP one would still be this. Oh, what 0. Could I just keep it 0.3? We back here. Price respecting this fair value gap though. We have this as well. Thing is, we have news right now coming soon, and you know how news be. I'm gonna be wise, and I'm gonna do that. Okay. Dun 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 dun. Okay, we keep respecting this. Oh damn. Ah, I really, 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 really want to use it for shorts. You guys don't understand how badly, because wait, wait a minute. Look at this. You see that we left. Retest. I just don't trust it though. You know, my chatters, we're not so far off. We are genuinely not so far off this. We're actually not that far off. And the news candle could literally just come that, do the damage, and then sell off. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put a limit order for that first fair value gap, and if price does not fall me for that, then it doesn't fall me for that. That's fine. I'll take. That's what I'm gonna do. Wait, what? Oh wait, I'm using the wrong lot. I'm using the wrong thing. The wrong account. Sorry. Let's do this. There we go. We're having that push back up. We're at that 4 o'clock. Hopefully. It fills me. Okay, $20 at risk. I put limit orders, and hopefully that does fill me in. Okay, I put limit orders. Let's see, am I gonna get filled? So let me show you guys real quick what I mean. On my broker, we just literally, it's like right here, but here's just a little bit lower. But let me just show you guys what I mean. Shorts. I put this. My limit orders like there. This is my. I'm using a little bit because of that small for value gap. Um. Well, that's my trade idea. Hopefully, it goes back up to fill me. If not, it's just gonna go without me, chat. If it goes there without me, then it goes without me. Uh, Bum, 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 bum. Okay. Um, let's look at that 15-minute. You see, I was using this for value gap. I mean, yeah, this 15-minute. You see that? And the midpoint of it. You guys can see that. Look at that. Let me show you guys on the 1 minute. You see that literally to the midpoint, to the tick of that. And then we had that big displacement to the downside. Oh, so it might just go without me, and that's fine. And no trade today. But yeah, I'm just uh, screenshot my limit orders so you guys can see I had. Yeah, there you guys go. I screenshotted that, and then you guys will see the picture right over here. So it beautifully came to the midpoint of that 15-minute for value gap. Yeah. I'm just gonna remove that because I don't want that mess. Just fell short. Also, just it's respecting this 5 minute fair value gap as well. Yeah, just let it play out. Let me see what happens. A lot of let's just see what happens. Do we get filled or do we not? But yeah, I'm not risking much on my funded today. I'm using 0.02. If I did use 0.3, I would have I checked it. I would have passed the funded. I would have made like $80, but I'm not gonna I'm not gonna risk. There's just the problem is then I'll be risking. I mean, look at the stop loss. I got like 53 pips. Problem is, like the losses that I'm using force me to lose $20. If I do use the 0.3, uh, sorry, uh, if I use the 0.3, then I won't be afforded the luxury of. No, I'll be risking. Wait, let me check. If I use a 0.3 lot size, let me just check for you guys real quick. 0.3. If I do use the 0.3 lot size to enter this trade, I'll be risking more. I'll be risking like $30 in this trade, more or less. Just a roundabout. I'll be risking $30. and I don't want to lose $30. I'll rather just, if I'm gonna lose, I'll rather just lose $20 today, and that's it. So it's almost at my entry. Let's see, will it fill me in? And yeah, let me record this for you guys. Let me screen record this so you guys can see. As you guys can see on this side, we almost at my limit orders. They just before that, see the wicks right over there. So yeah, I want to see if it's gonna fill me in. Yeah, let's just wait. Let's just be patient. So I'm using 0.2 stop loss, $11, so like $22, or $24 that I'm risking today. So yeah, the account is on break even. You see that? Yeah. Let's see. Do I get fooled or not? Dun, 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 dun. It's like I'm getting filled over there. They both for me in. I got filled in there. There you guys go. See that I got filled. Um, this account full me in again. Okay, they both folding me in. There we go. Okay. I want to see price respect this midpoint of this, but obviously we could get a mohawk because of this candlestick right over here. This one, preferably you want to see it left open, but I put my stops just a little bit above that, just in case like it just touches it, like it just kisses it. Because sometimes from mistakes where I've put like my stop loss like here, and then I would just get stopped out just because it's just coming here, and then I'm cooked. So now I'm gonna do that. Um, I want to see price respect at midpoint. We have the end dogs. Hopefully that stops price from going any point further down. I'm just gonna stop the recording for now. As you guys can see, I'm in the trade, and then whether it gets close to my stop loss or once we run into profit a bit, I will share. I just don't want it to be too long. It's 2 minutes. But yeah, that's basically it. So let's just wait for this to play out and we see what happens. I mean, we still have the London. We took out the uh, what's this word? We took out the this was the London high when we left it. Price at market open, literally smashed through that, and then we had that bit of a retracement. Uh, yeah, smashed through that, and then we just fell short going for that London low right over there. So let's see what's up with that. We so let's just see how this plays out, boys. Um, need to yeah. So today's goal is just $50, and if it does work out, then we just be left with $20 to pass the account. So let's see how that works out. Having a nice drop right over there. 15-minute. Looking at that 15-minute. We want to see the wick to the damage, and remember, there's a fair value gap, right? We want to see it respect this fair value gap. Like this, we have 3 minutes. I want to see this body close below. I want to see this body close below that. Let me show you guys. I want to see this body close below. this upper half, ideally. So I'm just gonna mark it like this. This is the I want to ideally I want to see the body close. This 15-minute candle. You want to see price. I want to see price below that. So I'm gonna just delete this right now and see what happens. So we just got filled like here. Let's just do this to make it look clean. So yeah, boys, just gonna let it play out. And see what happens. I'm not gonna be greedy, and I know I did say that um I wanna see price come all the way down here. Yeah, I don't wanna. Yeah, like I'm not gonna lie. These relative equal looks. These relative equal lows look so clean, so clean. Um, yo, I just got stopped out. Let me show you guys. Got this crazy candle. Do you guys see that? What the hell? Bro. Crazy candlestick. It took out this primary buy side. But look at it go down after this, bro. Oh my Nasdaq. But yeah, well, I guess that's a loss. That's a loss. That's a loss. That's it for me. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. And either way, if I had used this to come all the way down here, my first TP wouldn't even have been hit because I would have put it like here. In all honesty, it wouldn't have gotten hit. And then we had that retracement, and then the second TP was gonna be the London low. So either way, it just wasn't gonna play out. And this is what the day looks like. Big candlestick just ripping through. Oh well, that's it from me. Took an L today. Um, we are down $18 on the account. Not bad. We're down $18 on the funded. Um, wait, there's this for badly guy. There's this, and there's this one. All the way up here. Yeah, we're down $18 on the account. That's it from me. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. Oh, we came to the end dock here. We sucked these lows, but then on the here we didn't. So there's like an SMT divergence. I only see that now, honestly. I only see that now. But yeah, pretty much it. Today we took an L, boys. 2 L's this week. Hopefully we can uh see. Wait, let me see tomorrow. Do I have news tomorrow? I don't think we have news tomorrow. Yeah, so no news Friday. And then yeah. I mean, yo, there's a lot of back and forth with this funded, bro. I'm not gonna lie. So got less than what they anticipated. Hmm. Okay. We took an L. I don't know if I screenshotted the screenshot for the day. Uh delete this. You mean get enjoy profits for some time, bruh. Anywho, done for the day, boys. That's an L. I'm honestly trying to see any flags of taking buys. I'm genuinely trying to see it, but I don't see it yet. I don't know. Maybe I'm gonna have to watch back the video or something. Um, but yeah, thank you for tuning in. I'm gonna see you guys tomorrow, and let's just see. Do we get an opportunity tomorrow? Do we get a trade? There's no news tomorrow. Yeah, we'll just see. We'll just see. You took an L today, and I think wait 8:30. Oh, I see what price did. I think it came to take out the news candle. You see at 8:30 right over here. This is when we had news today, right? We had 8:30 news right over the unemployment claims. We had a lot of news, and then it came, and this is the kind of stick that took price up. So anybody that was long on this, which was, let me see, people that were here, here, here. The move started here, and then it took them out. I mean, yeah, it came back down to take them out before going back higher. Yeah, yeah. Okay, that's understandable. But like I said, in all honesty, my take profit would have been at these relative equal lows. So I probably wouldn't have gotten my first TP wouldn't have gotten hit. But if we use the concept of like the time the news started and then price coming, taking out the news, coming to take out the what you call this? People that were long on the news, take them out before continuing its trend for the day. You guys can see that. Yeah, nice. Well, that's it from me, guys. Oh no, I'm trying to see something. There's this. There's this. Okay. Yeah, that's it from me. I'm gonna see you guys tomorrow. I'm done. I did take a screenshot already. So yeah. Cheers.